What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to the ETJ Empire. So today we're going to do a little bit of amateur barbering. Let's go. Those of you that are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Any videos that you want to see that I don't already have in my queue, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to drop it for you. Let's get into this video. Okay, so step one for me is drawing my sketch line. With a greater hair like Caleb's, it's easy to do. So for this drop fade, it'll help me keep a straight pattern all the way through my entire cut. Okay, the same as my sketch, I'm just gonna follow my pattern. Now mind you, this is very different from sketching with a pencil. When you're doing a drawing, you can always erase and go back and change it. So with a cut, you cannot do that. So that's why you have to do a sketch line. Well, I have to do a sketch line. That way I know exactly what I'm doing. Please don't mind my elbows. I am an amateur videographer, all self-taught, everything. One day I woke up and decided I wanted to just start this channel. You know, I said to myself, just do it. Whatever the results would be, they'll just be. But how would I know what those results are if I never try? Plain and simple. This guy, I love that man. He like, yo, daddy cut my hair. What? I realized I forgot the cape, so I went back to get the cape and I'm gonna clean all this hair off his neck so he's not itchy as he could be. Like I said, I'm an amateur barber, nothing extra. This is one of my amateur barber hacks. Bow tie. I'm an amateur comedian as well, part-time. Book me. Yeah, I feel like I did very good with these angles, setting up my camera for you to be able to see the cut all the way through. Practice makes perfect, so I'm gonna continue to try this. If you want to see any other cuts, see me trying new designs, comment below. It's like art, like it's really like art how you put all this stuff together. And, you know, now that I'm recording it and looking at my process, like it's just dope. It's dope to me. I'm like, it's so much excitement. It's running through me right now. That's why I'm fumbling over my words, because this video is just dope. You know, as I'm looking at it, I'm kind of just wow. Like, there's those 10-year clippers. Here you're gonna see my cord hanging out. I ain't care. Like, just know that these clippers are the truth. You understand? I shop Andis. I love Andis.
It looks like you lost another one.
Candace did not want me to include this B-roll footage. She's such a perfectionist when it comes to everything, but this is her freestyle art and I feel it should be displayed. So boom, here it is, display. Read them and weep. This was after we all stopped for a little lunch break. And then she went back to work, and so did I. This guy wanted to keep the toothpick in his mouth and still got the crumbs on his face. Here's where I start my second sketch line, so I can have an idea of where I want to be. Those are Andis faders as well. Bought those, I think, 3 years ago. So they're 3 years old. I've been practicing fading. I think I just love fades, especially when you blend it perfectly. And with the right practice, you'll learn how to perfectly blend it. Break that brush out in that comb, because hair goes in all different directions from where you lay on it. And you don't brush it. Taming his hair is untamed because he don't brush it. I don't brush it as much as I brush mine. So I have to brush it and comb it while I'm doing the cut to make sure that I'm able to get his hair even all the way around. See, I'm just following that line. Alright, so that's a by the way, that's a 0 guard. I'm gonna show it a little further in the video. I realized I didn't show the guard size before I started the video. So that's a 0, 1/16. Alright, I see, I'm gonna go all the way around. I don't know why I struggle with the left side. Every time I'm cutting his hair, I always struggle with the left side if I'm doing the fade anyway. Every time I've done the fade, this is my second time doing the fade. Well, probably third time doing the fade. My second time doing the fade on Caleb's head. As you can see, I'm trying to continue to follow my line all the way around. I don't want to go too high up here in the back because then I would lose the illusion of the drop fade. This video turned out to be longer than I thought it was going to be. Turned out to be real long, so I cut it a lot. Those of you that stick around for the whole video, I definitely appreciate you. Those of you that are new, please subscribe to the channel. I do different things, all types of different. I'm showing the 0 guard right here. That's a 1/16. It didn't show very clear, but it's a 1/16. But like I said, those of you that are new to the channel, subscribe, like the video, comment, please. I want to hear everything, like all of your critiques and things you feel like I should have did better. Because like I said, I'm an amateur barber. Like, I ain't go to school for this. I don't plan on going to school for it. It's just, I think it's cool to know how to do this, especially when you have boys, because boys always want to keep up with the newest styles. But right there, when I took the guard off, I opened the clippers up completely because I'm trying to knock out that bottom line, make that line disappear, and blend with the cut. Blending this is hard. This is hard to blend. It takes so much time to blend it perfectly. That's what took me so long to get this cut done, because I was trying to blend it just right. Cool Care Plus, Andis. I love Andis stuff. Alright, so yeah, I was cleaning up and I'm about to get back to this cut. Trying to make it look good. I put the 116 back on, the 0. And I'm gonna go up a little higher now and work on blending. Blending, basically that's the third line. See, that's 2 lines. If you notice, it's 1 line, 2 lines. So this is the third line. I did not trace this one because once I get into the cut, I can see it. If you can show the angles, you can show how the cut comes together. I'm an amateur waver as well. I always used to wave. Like, waving was a thing that we did through middle school and high school. So I feel like if we would have started back then, you know, putting these videos together of how much we used to brush our hair and we used to compete with the waves, man, I would have been caught that wave a long time ago. But like, you live and you learn. Like, we don't think about doing things like what I'm doing right now, putting this video content together and making this a part of my documentary from my life. You know, my children's life, my family's life. Alright, so look, I'm still doing the same thing. I have the guide all the way open. I've taken the extra guide off, the 116 off, and I just open them all the way up. Open the teeth all the way up so I can get that bottom line knocked out. You have to just see it. Like, fading is like this technique, and you have to just work that technique. He tired now. That boy dozing. Daddy taking too long to get this cut done, but I wanted it to look good, so that's why I just continued. See the fade coming together. I have I think that's the 1/16 0. I have it open all the way up. Yeah, it's completely open, and I'm fading into the sides and the back, trying to make sure that line, just knocking out that second line. And I trim it down as I cut it because, you know, it helped me be able to see what I'm trying to do better when it's not so much hair. Now, Caleb has always had a very thin hairline since he was a baby, so that's why I trim. You know, this was a cool hairstyle for him because now I'm able to help, you know, just build him a hairline. I want him to wave. He want to wave like me. He want to brush, but I know he's not gonna, you know, put the forth the time to brush his hair like Daddy brushes hair all the time. I basically repeated the same thing on the left side of the head that I did on the right. You know, just trying to fade it all the way through, knock that line out, and make it look exactly the same all the way around. 1/16 0 all the way open. Kind of just eating at that second line some more. Take the guide off, and I'm doing the same thing I was doing on the opposite side, knocking that bottom line out with the teeth completely open. No guide, teeth open. With the Andis faders. I might buy more clippers. I think if I do this more, I think I'll probably buy more clippers. if y'all like it anyway. Like, I don't know, I'm just trying different things. If y'all like it, if you want to see more, just comment below. Let me know you want to see more, and I'll just do more of these videos on Caleb's. We'll just do Caleb cuts. Well, after he ate, man, he was done. You could tell he winding down more and more as I'm cutting his hair. Like, look. He is done. That fade coming together smooth and clean on that side, though. You see that? The whole cut is repetitive all the way around. Like I said, you just pretty much do the same thing. You work the same principles from beginning to end on this cut, and it should come out good for you. For this be my first time doing this, I feel like this came out pretty good. And being able to see what I'm doing the entire time, this is gonna help me be able to get better at this cut. That left side hard, like it was hard. I just had to spend more time on that side, and he was getting sleepy too. That's what kind of slowed me down. Look, I'm holding him up the whole time. Look.
Caleb, you have to wake up, son. Caleb.
Alright, here, just the cleanup part. I'm gonna do a little touching up. You can see the fade blended pretty well. I recorded another skit, but I didn't realize the memory card was full and it stopped recording. So you'll really just see the finished product. But I'll show a little more of my cleanup process here. Here's another amateur hack from me. Use the edges of the comb to get that straight line for that edge up. For some reason, barbers always struggle with getting Caleb's hairline straight.
This is my car.
I'm still.
Alright, gonna clean up that front so we can bring that hairline out pretty sharp. We're gonna start that process here. My clippers are pretty sharp. Try not to cut them, but it seems like I always kind of press down a little too hard, or my clippers get a little too hot. So I'm gonna have to work on. That line gonna come out real crispy. Got him a good start.
Hold your head up straight like this. I need you to turn me. This is the most important part, alright? Amen. Make sure the camera's spot on, Cam.
I didn't even know you were right there.
Thumbs up so you ready. Look at the camera, bitch. Gotta put them up higher like this. Ready. Alright, let's go.
So here I noticed that I needed to clean that fade up a little more. Like I said, fading is very, very complicated for me. Like I said, I never took any classes on it, so it just takes a lot of technique and a lot of like hitting at those lines to make sure you're able to, it fades and blends perfectly. I feel like with the right amount of practice though, I definitely be able to master this cut. Here's where I lost a little of that footage on my memory card being full, but as you can see, the finished product. It looks clean overall for it to be my first time really doing this cut. I think it came out pretty good. Please like, subscribe, comment, critique, whatever you need to do.